Hello, we are just popping on, literally just popping on. So I'm just setting up the space for everyone to get comfortable and relax. Just let Reiki start flowing as you start popping in. Just consent to the energy flow. Welcome in. We are just hopping on. Just consent to that energy flow as you come in. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Hello, Yarvison. How are you? Happy Monday. How is everyone's Mondays going as we're popping in? Probably most people's first full week back at work. Hello, Leela. How are you? Hello, Joe. I just started. So normally 8:30 p.m. So I'm just hopping on. You're perfect. Yes, Rebecca. Let's go deep tonight with Reiki. I'm feeling a lot of emotional healing and healing on the heart tonight. So we'll see where that takes us. I am good. Thank you for asking. Hello, Zach. How are you? Hello, Maggie. How are you? Happy Monday. How's everyone's week starting out? Or maybe it's the middle of your week, depending on what you work. How is everyone doing? Just let this Reiki start getting deep within your body, deep within your spirit. Yes, Rebecca. I was drying my hair. I normally shower before the lives. I don't know why you need to know that information, but anyway, I normally shower, and as I was drying my hair, that's normally when it hits me what we're going to work on, and I was like, deep emotional healing is what we're doing. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Zach, are you the one on Instagram with the funny name, Zach Big Butt or something like that? Or am I confusing you with somebody else? Hello, Sheila. How are you? Welcome in. Making breakfast for dinner. That sounds so good. Well, thank you all for coming in. We're going to go deep into the body, deep into healing those emotions. I thought so. Every time I see your username, it cracks me up. Thank you for consenting. I feel like I'm already kind of getting deep into your chest tonight, so just let your heart space start to open up. Just gently flowing that energy in and out, back and forth. Thank you for consenting. Hello, Marianne. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? And I forgot to repaint my nails. I'm sorry. I started picking. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for doing something for yourself. Happy Monday, Nikki. How are you? How's your Monday been? Let me take some selenite out into your auras. It's been good, Rebecca. I had a really good day. Had a good meeting with my manager. Figured out some project things. It was pretty good. It went by fast. Emma, I am so sorry. Hello, Becca. How are you? How's your Monday been? I feel like I have to sneeze, so if I do, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. No, I'm glad it ended good. Hi, Rain. How are you? Good, Nikki. I can't complain either. It was pretty good. You may feel some tingling outside here in your aura section. I'm just taking some selenite and doing some cleaning with it. Clean things out from the day. Hello, Erica. How are you? I am good, Mary Ann. Thank you for asking. I can't wait to do the frequency of luxury with you. I don't think anyone else is in here that signed up for it yet, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to do it. I did some of the frequency on myself last night, and it feels so good. Still at work, but needed this. Husband found out. I am so sorry, Queen. Definitely sending you all a healing energy. Already feeling the tingles? Yes. And I think that's part of why my hair looks a lot better tonight. That frequency of luxury, even made my hair look better. I think it's going to have I know it's going to have far-reaching effects. It's just so silky and so rich and luxurious. And it went deep within me and unlocked some things from childhood, from past timelines, from different people in my family. So it's going to be amazing. Thank you, Maggie. Hello, Angelic. How are you? Welcome in. And if you're just popping in, say hello. We have an amazing group of people here. We're just getting warmed up. We're just starting our session. We're doing Reiki healing. If you don't know what this is, it's the channeling of life force energy created in Japan. Can do no harm. Can help heal on all levels, physical, mental, emotional. Let me put the selenite down. Let me go back to paying attention to just the heart. Someone's opening my door. I think it's a cat. Do you hear that? Hello? Who is it? I don't know who it is. Oh, I love that. Do you really want to, Marianne? If you want to, so the window technically closed January 5th because Spirit said that was like the time frame in which to offer it. However, I'm feeling if you really, really want to do it, you can. I can open it back up for you. And I'll let you know right here, so you already know before you say yes or no. It's 333 cookies, if you catch my drift. I can offer a payment plan of 66.6 cookies for 5 payment cycles, so bi-weekly, 5 times. If you really want to commit to it, I can do that for you. So if you want to send me a message, just let me know. And you're probably like, oh, that's kind of an interesting payment plan breakdown. Well, 6s are about recalibration and change, which is what we were doing in that appointment. So the universe actually gave that to me. Thank you, Mando Mom, for the tiny diny. How are you? How has your Monday been? Just unlocking, yeah, it feels like we're unlocking the heart a little bit. Just let the heart like unlock and pop open. Just let your emotions just come out on the Reiki table here, so to speak. So like there's a table made of divine energy. You're putting the emotions on it, and Reiki is beaming down on them, giving them comfort, giving them healing, giving them relaxation. Oh, I'm glad you are feeling better. I'm so sorry, Becca. Yeah, I felt like working on emotions was something we really needed to do tonight. And I feel like, what the heck? I feel like we're suppressed tonight or something. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't want to restart it and all that. Yes, Marianne. So you can message me on here, but the best place to message me is through my website. There is a contact form that will send me an email. So it'll go to Carolyn@starbloomhealing.com. My email is also listed on my website. But you can use that contact form. Link is in the bio for my website. You can send me that message if you want to do it. Ooh, Rebecca, yeah. And thank you all again for liking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for doing something for yourself. Ooh. Ooh. If you had a little cough there, or had a little catch in your throat, we just moved some big stress. Thank you, Marianne. I'm glad you like it. Hello, Aiden. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? Let's bring in some malachite. So malachite will kind of intensify what you're feeling, but it's intensifying because it's coming out. It's letting it come out to the surface so we can work on it more. So if you feel kind of like an intensification of maybe some sadness, anxiety, don't worry. We're gonna work on it. We just need some help with the malachite. Hello, Cassidy. Happy Monday. How have you been? Don't be afraid to feel your emotions is what I'm hearing. I know a lot of you have probably really been feeling them this week, but for some of you, don't be afraid to feel them. Don't be afraid to let them come to the surface. Trying to hold them down is what's going to make them feel worse and make you feel worse. It was good. Thank you for asking, Aiden. It was a pretty good Monday. It went by fast, super fast. I looked down at the clock at one point. I'm like, it's my lunchtime already. It's like, dang. Hi, James. How are you? Welcome in. How has your Monday been? It really did. Don't cry into your bacon. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Rebecca. These days are flying. It did. It really did, Nikki. I sprained my hand yesterday, but feeling great now. Oh, Danny. Well, welcome in. I'm going into your heart space right now with Reiki. Let those emotions just flow out. And if you want to envision, like literally an energetic table, like kind of a sparkly, silvery, divine table, and you just lay your emotions out on it. Just lay them out and let Reiki start to get to work on them. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're off tomorrow. I don't miss working long hours like that. That is insane. Hard on the body. And again, if you're new here, say hello. We have an amazing group of people in here where people chat back and forth all the time. Are you Cassidy? We missed the snow, literally like right on the edge of it, and missed it. And I was like, oh, great, thank you. That's awesome, you're getting it. Hang on, I want an oil for myself. I just need to find it. Reiki's still flowing. I'm just looking for what I want. That's not it. That's not it. No, no. Maybe. This one? No. Yes, this is the one I want for myself. We really do have the best community on TikTok. I'm just saying. Like, you know, I'm not trying to brag, but we do. Yeah, we're only going to get rain here too. Rain and probably some damaging straight line winds from what I was seeing. Not great. All right. I'm going to bring this, well, I mean, the energy is flowing through your body, but I just want to bring some attention to the entire body, from the head all the way down to the toes. Yeah, I hope it's not going to be as bad as what they're saying, but they have like this huge prediction of like straight line winds stretching for I don't even know how many miles, and it looks like it's not going to be great. Ooh, the lower back. Whose lower back is hurting? Let's give some extra warmth and attention to the lower back. I feel like you're also storing emotions in your lower back, so you might get a little teary as we work on this. Oh, Marianne, yes, let's work on this. Hello, Caroline or CJ, how are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? Lower back for you as well, Leela. Okay, yeah, let's work on this. Let's bring in the trusty carnelian. Did you, Dante? Oh, no. Well, you're not too late. We've only been on for maybe like 10-ish minutes. Ooh, yeah, let's work on this, Cassidy. Oh, Marianne. Yeah, this will definitely help with that. Stress knots in my shoulder blades. Oh, Stephanie, I'm so sorry. Yes, get some heat from this session, Aiden. Let's heat things up. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Caroline. Let this Reiki help take all of that down. Right now I'm giving some special attention to the lower back. We've got some knots and we've got some emotions stored down here. Again, don't be afraid of letting the emotion come up. It's not going to hang around here in this session. So it's going to come up. It can feel intense. Just let it out. If you cry, you cry. Let it out. That's energy movement. You allow it to move through you. Get rid of it. Let it out. Did you? Oh my goodness. I have water with me today too. Not a lot. So I made cucumber lemon water. There's my cucumbers that came out of the jar. So good. I drink more water when it's flavored. Really bad if it's not. Hung up in your throat. If you feel like it's hung up in your throat, you maybe kind of want to like try to clear it or like hum. Humming will also help move that energy. You can sing too. Thank you for the heart, me, Nicole. Hello, Irene. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? We are down in that lower back, moving some energy, undoing a knot. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Welcome in. Got new wool mittens that were the top fold back. box and wool scarf. That's awesome, James. I am good, Irene. Thank you for asking. I think I have some. No, they're alpaca. Do you have anything that's alpaca, James? I don't think I have any. I used to have something that was wool, but I have alpaca now. I haven't like tested it to know if it's like really good. I adulted and got new tires for my car. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love new tires too. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I feel like a big girl when I purchase a set of tires because they're expensive. Are they? Okay, I have a scarf and a hat that's made from alpaca. Ooh, what else could we do in the back? Sunstone, yeah, but I feel like we need the kyanite. Duh, black kyanite. Let's switch to black kyanite and scrape in the back. Oh, I love that, Eden. But how are you drinking coffee at night? Caffeinated coffee? Oh my goodness. That is not good, Caroline. I would definitely get that checked out. And if you've never scratched the black kyanite, Nikki loves it. It's a really good scratchy feeling. I love wool and alpaca. They thermoregulate, so you're never hot, just not cold. I've heard that, yeah. So if you're gonna ever be like out in the snow, don't wear like synthetic things. Don't wear cotton. Cotton doesn't thermoregulate, is what I've heard too. Things like wool and alpaca. Is it right? Cotton is not good to wear, like if you're gonna have like wet feet, be out in the snow, stuff like that. Oh my goodness, Aiden. Let's get deeper into the back. We've got a big, it's not just a physical knot, it's an emotional knot. And I feel like this is gonna help loosen everything up, all the way up to, and all the way down, in all directions. You do, Annie? Like random survival things. Like it's not something you would know, you know, really, unless it's, you know, you're someone who's out in the cold a lot, maybe like a hiker, does a lot of hiking, or have a farm, you know, something like that. Has it, Dante? I love it. Ooh, this feels a little sore. I'm gonna take it really easy. Unlocking this, unknotting this some more. If you just got a little tinge of soreness, I'm sorry. Again, thank you all for already 2,000 likes. Thank you for liking, thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. Helps more people get exposed to Reiki. That sounds kind of negative. Helps more people come to Reiki, be introduced to Reiki. Exposure kind of sounds like you got exposed to an illness or something. Did it, Cassidy? Yes. You did, Queen? Yeah. I was like, ooh, that's a little sore. That's a little tender. Feeling this in my crown and third eye. I love it. Yes. So this knot, we've had physical knots, but this is also an emotional knot. And I feel like it's just gonna unknot, loosen up everything all the way up and all the way down. Just doing a bit more scraping. Oh, and guys, I totally forgot. I sent out an email and I made a post. But Thursday is our new moon. If you want to be a part of the new moon candle portion of our ceremony, so I shoot your intention to manifest out into the universe, wrapped in Reiki. I direct it for you so it gets exactly where you need it to go, you know, infuse it exactly how it needs to be infused. Like maybe sometimes you have a little bit of trouble like wording your manifestation, like I can energetically fix it for you, send it out. Link is in the bio. That is Thursday. Did I link it in the bio? I think I did. If I didn't link it, just go to shop products on my website and that's where the candles are. That was a long-winded statement, but anyway, I forgot to tell you all, so now I'm telling you. I'll try to remember at the end. Aren't they, Dante? I love it. But our manifesting ceremonies are amazing. Even if you don't have a candle, it's like they still work on the collective. It's like we're all just like under this divine energy collectively, where we're just like soaking it all up together. You get to see how the flames move, you get to see people release. It is truly amazing. And people literally have had results in as little as 24 hours, getting job offers, getting offers for homes, passing tests they were hoping to pass, getting contract offers, like, they have a business and they're trying to sign a contract for their business. Truly amazing. So if you want to be a part of that, link is in the bio. I feel some crying in the heart. Like I can hear someone or someone's crying. I just feel this need to be seen. If this is you, again, we work in a collective manner, so the universe tells me what needs to be worked on most. So if this resonates with you, we are going deeper into this. Thank you, Rebecca. And again, Reiki is still flowing throughout. Even if this isn't necessarily you, Reiki is still working on your body. You will still benefit from this healing. Just needing to be seen, needing the emotions to be maybe not necessarily validated, but just for people to be like, okay, I see that. I see what you're going through. Let me draw another symbol. Here we go. Can't stop hiccuping. Energy movement. Let your emotions be seen. We snapped a chord there. Let your emotions be seen. So they keep placing this emphasis on let your emotions be seen. Placing emphasis on you doing this. Hello, Mel. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? So you let your emotions be seen no matter what someone else does or doesn't do, whether they acknowledge them or not. You let your emotions be seen. Did you, Rain? I love it. I'm so glad you felt it. Hopefully it felt like a really nice release. We're going to snap that again, release a little bit more. Your emotions deserve to be seen. Oh, Cassidy. Good, Mel. Mine was really good. Thank you for asking. You're so welcome, Annie. I'm glad you're here. Let that go. Because it feels like the biggest thing that is holding a lot of people back right now is themselves, which is normal. I see this a lot in healing. I went through this in my own healing before coming here and becoming a Reiki practitioner for others, is we sometimes don't feel confident in giving ourselves permission to be seen, whether that's from maybe family members who never really allowed it, like their emotions were always more important and would always kind of degrade or downplay what you were going through. So we're changing that here. Changing that here right now. Give yourself permission to be seen. Karen, for some reason the universe is telling me hematite for that person. I think that would feel really good to them, like help keep them grounded and stable, because I know you can get quite sick doing that. I feel like it would just be a very soothing crystal for them. Some other soothing ones, kind of on the other end of the spectrum, would be like lepidolite. That's a very soft, soothing one, and amethyst, a master healer. I would recommend those two. You're welcome. Yes, my emotions deserve to be seen. They deserve to be expressed. Exactly. Give yourself permission to express those emotions. We all have them. We're not robots. They need to come out. Here comes the flute song. Hang on. This person just jams out on the flute. I like it. It's just, it's a little, their flute playing's a little overbearing. So I'm just going to change it. I know your Reiki is the best because no one gets me releasing like this. I love it, Dante. I'm so glad you have so much release. Expressing emotions without judgment is such a cathartic experience. Yes. Hello, Whitney. How are you? Happy Monday. How has your Monday been? Woo, let's release some of this in the throat. Don't be afraid to say what you're feeling, even if it's just to yourself. Sitting in a room by yourself, let it out. Spirit hears you. You're never technically really alone. Maybe that's a little freaky to some of you, but you're never technically really alone. There's energy around us all the time. There we go. Just needed a little gentle snapping there. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna burp even. Oh my God. Again, energy movement, so you may burp, you may cough. It may come out of other orifices. I just love the word orifices, so I say it all the time. That's energy movement. It'll happen. Oh no, Aiden, not like in a creepy way. They absolutely are, Cassidy. Your loved ones, your ancestors, angels, guides, definitely are guiding you. Sometimes it's just hard for us to feel them and see them because we get so caught up in our day-to-day. Sometimes it's hard. It's easy to miss. Oh, I love that, Jenna. Yes. I feel like another person was talking about, who was it? I never can remember who I was watching, but anyway, another spiritual person in some capacity, I don't know if they were a Reiki healer, they were saying that, you know how 2020 was kind of like a spiritual awakening? They're like, it's not going to be anything compared to like the next few years when even more people are going even deeper and bigger into their spirituality. So yes, I feel like this year is the perfect year to go even deeper, go even bigger, explore even more. I figured out my block was a response to an energetic wound, ancestral. That's awesome, James. Let me scritch, is that even a word? Scritch in your throat with some blue kyanite. So we were using black kyanite, but I want to use blue because blue is the color of your throat chakra. So it resonates quite well in there. So I'm going to get in there with that. Oh, Brenda, so this isn't necessarily like psychic readings. I'm doing Reiki. So the way that I work is that I channel from the universe what needs to be worked on most, and that is what we do in here. 2023, I feel like my lowest point, but also more awake. Yes, exactly. Yeah, a lot can change in a very short amount of time, for sure. Absolutely can. You're welcome. So right now I'm working on your throat so that you feel comfortable speaking about anything, especially your emotions. Hang on, there's some oil on my finger. I'm afraid I'm gonna drop this. Try to get the oil off. Absolutely, James. We're all spiritual beings. We all truly are. Again, we are in a human body, we're having a human experience, which means we do tend to get caught up in our day-to-day quite a bit, which can make it kind of hard to develop our spirituality. But we all have the capability, we all can do it. Yes, speak more clearly. That's exactly what this is going to help with. And I kind of twirl it. If I do this, I'm kind of twirling it around it like spaghetti. And then it just throws it away. 2 interviews. I hope everything goes well and you find exactly what you're looking for. You find a right match. You may feel this tugging like all the way down your throat. I'm feeling a lot of tugging, especially right here for me, but just a little bit up here too. Let yourself speak clearly and confidently. Energy pasta, I love it. That's a good way to think of it. Hello, India, how are you? How has your Monday been? Do I want to know how much you worked? I hope it was good, either way. Ooh, I feel like there's some pulling right here, so kind of like not really on the jawbone, but kind of right underneath it. So on each side, I'm gonna work on that too. India, no, no, no. I wish I could write people notes. I wish I could. I don't have a doctorate. I'm not a doctor. But even some employers won't take doctor's notes, even if you can get one. Sometimes I wish I could just write a note. Be like, no more working long hours. Same pay, but no long hours. I worked 5 hours and I thought that was enough. I can try, Maggie. I mean, I don't have a doctorate. I'm not an actual, I don't have a PhD. I don't have an MD. I don't have a DO. I don't have any of that. But I can try. I'll put Reiki healer on there. Oh, James. Even 40 is a lot. I know a lot of people maybe don't agree with that. But it is. Hello, Rihanna. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? I'm on my last of 9. Oh my goodness, Queen, I am so sorry. Definitely relax, chill out, let these vibes start flowing through as you end the day. Thank you for the heart me, India. And thank you all again for liking, sharing. Thank you for being here, doing something for yourself, helping push out the live so more people can find Reiki. 4 days, 8 hours is my ideal. True, I agree. Had a great first day of the semester. Awesome. My day was good too. Thank you for asking. That just reminds me I have a meeting tomorrow. It's nothing scary, but it's with like the director of our department. So I'm just like, my manager's gonna be there though. So I have someone to back me up. I just remembered that though. Gotta remember, I don't know how that just slipped my brain because that's what we were talking about today in our meeting. I have bird brain a little bit. Bird brain or goldfish brain, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, someone has a little bit of a headache. Just a little bit. So we're gonna work on that too at the same time here. Just let your tension and stress start to decrease. Let the Reiki sink further into your energy, further into your body. Oh no, Cassie. I do that all the time too when I'm watching someone or like if I'm trying to catch up with comments and someone else is live, like I'll just scroll too far or too fast and I'll just swipe out. And again, if you don't know what we're doing, this is Reiki energy healing, the channeling life force energy. It can do no harm. It helps you heal on all levels, physical, mental, emotional. You can use it for anything. I know. You were an anxious wreck before Reiki, but I can't even imagine. Annie, that is so amazing. I love that. That is just a testament to how powerful Reiki is. Like, are you always so grounded? Yeah, I mean, I still, have my moments like where things are stressful, but I can 100% say with confidence that I do not handle them the same way that I did before. Like, yeah, I may still get stressed out, I may be a little freaked out, but instead of like letting that overtake me, I'm like, okay, you know what? We've got to roll with this and figure it out. And getting crazy and upset and making myself sick is not going to help it. So Reiki has done this for me, like really and truly. I've said this before, but I know some of you may have not heard it. Before Reiki, the idea of me being this public on the internet and me coming on here and talking to you people like this, never would have happened. Couldn't pay me to do it. Now I do it for free. It just wouldn't have happened. Reiki has changed me that much. Just like Annie was saying, she's like, I can't even imagine that was you before this. And it truly was. And now here we are. And now we have Star Bloom Healing. And now I do these appointments for people. And now I run programs for people. So, yeah. Reiki is truly amazing, especially when you do it consistently. The more consistently you do it, the better. Thank you, Nikki. Being a little self-aware can help. Knowing how to handle things can really de-escalate. Yes. And I can say that Reiki assisted with becoming more self-aware as well, for sure. Absolutely did. Reiki does amazing things. Let's focus on the head a little bit more. I'm just feeling the headache energy intensify a bit more. You did, Annie? Yes, she is. So I have to email her because I lost my master's certificate, and that is what you have to upload into the ICRT in order to use their material and teach. So it's on my list because I plan to teach this year. Yes, I do, Annie. I do plan to teach. That is on my list. I now feel the calling to go forth and do it. So I need to get my certificate reprinted so I can upload it. I don't know where I put it. I cannot find it. I don't know what I did, but it'll be all right. I'm glad you're here, Starlight. I'll talk more about it. Good, Rebecca. I know. I just don't know. It's like it went poof. Can't tell you. I will say, since joining your lives regularly has helped me feel less wound up and more comfortable with myself. I love it, Cassidy. That is so amazing. I'm telling you, just by even being here in the lives, people have seen immense changes. That's why I do these lives. And of course, I have appointments if you want to work more consistently, deeper with me. I'll also be opening up more programs where we do group work. I'll tell you honestly, at first, when I got into my own healing, I didn't think group work was the way to go. I'm like, but the attention isn't all on me. That's a little bit of an ego thing. When you do group work, things come to the surface that you didn't even know that you needed to deal with, or you weren't ready to really see, but you are more open to seeing it in someone else. Does that make sense? So then it allows you to also help heal it within yourself. So group work is incredibly powerful. So that's why more group programs are going to open this year as well. Just working on this head a bit more. Let's also quiet the mind a little bit at the same time. Let's bring in the green amethyst. Bring in some really cool, soothing vibrations into the mind. I feel like someone has the onset of a migraine. Let's work on this for a minute, just a little bit longer. I'm a migraine sufferer too, they're horrible. Go deep within the mind. This will help soothe and cool everyone's mind, even if you're not personally experiencing a headache. Ooh. Getting the mind on like a really soft wavelength. So a very slow, gentle, and silky moving wavelength. Is it? That was a pretty upbeat, like, ooh, I just hit my computer. That was a song to jam to. I also moved my computer desk, so I'm sitting at an angle, whereas I wasn't before. Like, my desk was already angled, but I just needed more room. So now my desk is straight against the wall and I'm sitting sideways now, if that makes sense. So sorry if I hit my desk a few more times. I'm not used to it yet. We had to, speaking of the music being a bop, we skipped the flute song that always comes on, and the person's just playing the heck out of the flute. It's just so loud. I really need to get some mood lighting. Oh, I love that. These are just globe lights from Amazon, and these are salt lamps in the floor. Where did I get the salt lamps? I think I got them off Amazon. I love them. Are you? That is so cool, Cassidy. I wanted to play the flute in middle school, but I had braces at the time, and I think I still could have, but the band director talked me into playing the trombone, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm the only girl playing this instrument. I want to play the flute, and I did pretty well at it. I was, you know, normally within like the first 3 or 4 chairs, but anyway, I wanted to learn, but I never did. I let the band director crush my dreams and talk me into a different instrument. Do you, Esme? Yeah, I like how quickly you can get things from Amazon, but I think we can all agree that the business practices are not exactly ethical. I have worked for the company myself. I have some inside knowledge. So yeah, I try not to use it too much. So yeah. Jazz flute. I love me a mean flute. I love it. You know, that's true. It's never too late to learn. You played clarinet and you like the flute. I love that. Played it for all of middle school. That is so cool. Let's use some, oh my gosh, I'm looking right at it. My brain just went. Lapis lazuli. I feel like we need to loosen up some pressure here in the face. That'll also help with some headaches that I'm feeling that we have. All the cool kids played a woodwind instrument. I don't make the rules. It's just science. Oh no, Catherine. Okay, maybe I'm picking up on you because I'm like, we have pressure that needs to move. This will also kind of turn on your third eye. You may feel some buzzing right here where your third eye is located. A really good stone to connect with the wisdom of the divine. Oh, I've heard that, Esme. I've heard that. Luckily, I have not, or at least I don't think I have, gotten any of the bugs. I have had an ear infection, which I guess is technically caused by something viral, but I haven't gotten like any of the big things that people are saying are going around, luckily. Oh no, I'm sorry, Catherine. But I work from home. My husband does not, he's in the military, so he can't. But I work from home. I do most of my things from home. I obviously do the Reiki from home. I don't go out a whole lot. Like if I want to go out of the house, I want to go like hiking. I want to go to a farm. Like I want to go do outdoor things where I'm not around a lot of people anyway. That's always how I've been. Cassidy. That is awesome, Nay. The weird thing about my ear infections though is my ear never hurts. It's down in my throat. So I'll think, oh, I pulled a muscle, and then it's like, oops, your infection is now a little crazy. Now you need to take some medicine. Spiritual stuff, lots of downloads. Oh, that's very cool. I love it too, Cassidy. Just let the pressure in your face and your sinuses, if you're having any, just let that come right out and drain. And again, you may feel that strong buzzing in your third eye. Mine is buzzing quite heavily right now. I went into a rare flow state, oh, hang on, energy-wise earlier. That is very cool, James. I love that. When you get in the flow, you just get in the flow and anything's possible. Wait, we are negotiating to sell our house and move across the state in a month. Jordan, that is exciting. Hope everything goes well. I love that, Catherine. I'm glad it feels good, Rebecca. For some reason, I feel called to call in more fiery energy, which Reiki already looks fiery and feels fiery to me, but we're calling in more fiery energy. Where do we need this and why? We need this in the mind. We are sparking more creativity. We are getting a boost in our clairvoyance and our psychic abilities. So that's what's happening here. It's like the fire is coming in and cleansing all of that to bring all of that in for you. Spicy Ricky. Yeah, that's what it says it's doing. It's like we're just giving a nice spiritual cleansing. I like it. Very gentle. Nothing crazy. Burn away the fog, yes. Buckle up, everyone. We're getting spicy. I love it. You've been called a witch lately? Like how? Are people saying they feel like you're witchy, like in a magical way? Maybe they're picking up on like your abilities, your magical abilities. Let this fiery energy radiate in your mind and your head. Let it open you up to the divine, to spirit. Oh, I love that, Esme. I do admire anyone who does witchcraft and stuff. I do too. Yes, like you're clairvoyant. Maybe you can pick up on the energy of them thinking about you. I had that happen yesterday. Actually, I had a family member call me, and like I let it ring, and I didn't have their number. This is like a distant family member, but I was like, oh my God, I feel like it's this person. So they left me a voicemail, and it was them, and I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I won't get into what they called about. It's not important. But yeah, that'll happen. I was literally feeling pressure around my third eye, and it's something I've been working to open more. I love that, Nay. I did. I just wish the news that he has to share with me wasn't so sad. I am so sorry, Esme. I completely get that. But sometimes Spirit tells us that because they want us to kind of be prepared. You know, maybe they didn't tell us like the exact message before that person called, but they just gave us the energy to be like, okay, just get ready. Sometimes they'll do that. But I know it's not a really comfortable feeling when you know it's maybe not going to be the best. The universe is saying if you are ready to develop your clairvoyance, your spirituality, your intuition more, just say yes. Just say yes. Thank you, Danny. Just say yes if you are ready for the universe to lead your spiritual journey. Hello, peace and love. How are you? Welcome in. Okay, the universe is saying go back to the emotions. Let's go back to the emotions. We haven't used petrified wood before in here, I don't think. We have a lot of crystals we don't really use a lot. I don't know why. The universe just tells me what to use. Well, let's use it. Petrified wood is a very grounding, soothing stone. Well, it's wood that has turned to stone. Yeah, it's stone. It is wood that is petrified. Anyway, let's use this petrified wood to bring in some grounding energy, some soothing energy, stabilizing energy, and work on the emotions again. Oh, I love that, Annie. Right, Danny? I was like, it's wood, but it's also a rock. It's a rock that was wood. It's so pretty. You can kind of see, well, not super well with this light, but you can see like I think this was part of the rings. You know, the rings that are in the middle of the tree. Opalized petrified wood. Oh no, and I got lost. I'm so tired tonight, I might fall asleep. Fall asleep if you need to. Reiki is perfect for going to sleep. Yes, minerals replace the organic materials. That's what one of my favorite stones is, this other one, the septarian. So this is technically like, this was matter that sank to the bottom of the ocean, like plant matter, all kinds of stuff. And it was replaced by aragonite, yellow calcite. I forgot what this is. Is it limestone? I have to think about it. Anyway, it was all that organic matter was replaced by that. I don't really share exactly what I do, Rebecca. I mean, my job is very aware of what I do, so if anyone were to find out, it's not like they could do much about it. But anyway, but I will say that there are a lot of companies like in insurance, credit cards, things like that still offer a lot of work from home. And they have like a wide range of things you could do. So I would Google like some of the most popular, or all insurance companies, credit card companies, and do like, you know, remote work from home. Do you know where all the coal came from? I do not. Where did it come from? I don't know much about coal. I'm a 007 agent. I will if I tell you. You know, I might have to make you disappear. It's so funny because some of my coworkers actually pop in here and watch. We have a code that we speak in code, so I know it's them. Fallen trees before bacteria or fungi had evolved. Huh. That's very cool. I didn't know that. Just get some more grounding energy. Take all this grounding energy to your feet. I feel like we need to pay some attention to the legs and to the feet, to grounding through the feet, grounding through the legs, brushing that grounding energy up the feet, up the legs, brushing it up. Sorry, I just had to burp a little bit there. I just pushed some energy up and out of me. I guess I needed a little bit of grounding. I might do it again. It's doing it again. Ooh, and at your root chakra, I'm literally seeing the roots of a tree. We are building a tree in the root. That reminds me, James, actually, I saw, it was on Instagram, someone had made like a little drawing of like someone getting a piece of coal for Christmas, and it was like normal people would be sad, and then people who love crystals like us are like, oh yeah, rock. It was great. I don't know where it is. I can find it though. I wish I would have saved it. I love trees too. Everything is sentient. Trees, rocks, everything's sentient. Trees they're so awesome when they communicate. Sometimes I feel like they're a little stern. Does anyone else feel that way? That trees can be a little stern? I don't know what it is. When they communicate, it's kind of funny. They have so much wisdom though. Rain, yes, you noticed that? Marianne too, yes. I was like, am I the only one that sometimes feel like trees are a little stern in their communication? They're stoic too, yes. I think some trees have just kind of like had it with us humans, rightfully so. And I think that's just kind of sometimes the place that they communicate from. They're outright judgy. Stop it. They are no nonsense. And they're very protective of each other. They're very protective of all the plants and things around them. So I actually had a tree die on the side of the house. It was already dying before I moved in. A vine had wrapped itself up it and choked it out, unfortunately, because someone planted ivy on the side of the house. I had to rip it all out. It's been horrible. But this ivy got a hold of that tree and it was killing it. So I kept wanting to take the tree down, but the other trees it was in between was like, no, you can't take it out just yet. You know, let it completely pass. We're taking its energy. We're guiding its energy. So I had to wait, and then I pushed it down. Like it was so dead I could just like push it down. And then I had to leave it. So all of the trees have still been like kind of holding space for it, if you will, holding its energy. So I've left it in the yard, but they said I can remove it now. So that was really interesting. Very protective, very loving of, you know, all of their plants and trees in their space. How is that grounding energy feeling now? I feel like we are all quite rooted. And if you're just popping in, just let the grounding energy start filling you from your feet, up your legs, into your root chakra, and then all the way up. Aw, Esme. Made you sleepy, feels good. Yes, I love it. Been sleeping so much lately. Well, we are still in winter, so don't forget, you know, we're still in that state of where we just naturally, when we were more, not even really nomadic, but even up until I guess really like when we became really industrialized, it was just more natural for us to be more sleepy. We would have already done all of our farming, all of our hunting, all of our things like that in the warmer months, and we would have rested a bit more in the winter. Like that's ingrained in our DNA. So just remember that. Be kind to yourself. We're not out of winter yet. I think I just spoke with my tree in my backyard. Am I? You're so welcome. Though industrialization has brought us some cool things, I think we've also taken it a little bit in the wrong direction, where now everything is go, 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 work, 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 and we don't honor just our nature. Like we are humans, yes, but we are animals. all animals tend to get a little bit less active in the winter, and industrialization does not allow us to really honor that. Totally making a blanket for my nibbling while listening. Aww, I love that. Absolutely, let the Reiki flow. If you feel it flowing into it, let it flow. Yes, always listen to what your body needs the best you can. Honor it the best you can. Even I do that, you know, sometimes like I may not post, you know, because I need to just honor my body, the flow of the energy. Sometimes I might cancel a live because I need to honor that energy. You know, just honor what you need to do. When I can't talk. When you can. I almost said when and can. All right, now we can go back into emotions a bit more. So let's go back into that heart space. Let it fully open. Hello, Lily. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? Oh, and since it's 9:30, which I mean we still have plenty of time on here, but just so I don't forget, the new moon is on Thursday. So if you want to manifest with me Thursday, if you'd like me to do candle magic for you to shoot your manifestation out quickly, rapidly, with direction, with power, and help clear any blockages, reprogram your energy to the frequency of your manifestations, link is in the bio right now to reserve your candle. That is on Thursday, and there are still plenty left. It's on Thursday, right? Thursday's the 11th. Tomorrow's the 9th, 10th, 11th. Yes, that is on Thursday. So if you want to reserve your candle right now, link is in the bio. Rainy and nasty. Oh no. Opening up that heart space some more. Going back to that saying that we were saying before, let your emotions be seen. Let yourself see your emotions. I feel like that's a big one, is letting yourself feel and see your own emotions. Don't push them down. They are not insignificant. They are not unimportant. And it is just important that you see them and you honor them, not just other people. Someone's opening my door again. Who is it? Come on in. Do you want to jump up here? See if I can get her to jump up here. Maya. Do you want to jump up here? She's looking at me like, no. I struggle with identifying my emotions. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I feel like sitting, like when you start to feel something come up and you don't really know what it is, try to sit in like a pretty quiet place and just let your body speak to you. Like, what is going on? Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Like, where is it really coming from? Thank you for the Rosa India and the Rose Annie. If you didn't want her, she would. Exactly. If I'm working over there and I'm like in the middle of something, oh, she's all up on my computer, she's walking on the keyboard, she's jumping on my chair, she's going rare when I'm talking to somebody. I'm just like, come on. But then when I want her to get up here, she's like, no, I can't interrupt it. I think she's getting in my sauna. I just put this in here. It's a personal like fold up sauna. And I think I just heard her walk into it. And I think she's leaving. She's like, I'm done now. Thanks, bye. Emotion wheels, like a color wheel. That's interesting. I haven't checked those out. Opening up the heart space more, open it up more. Whoa, I see everyone's emotions flowing out of their heart right now, flowing out into the universe, flowing out into Reiki. There we go. Now we've got a flow going. Here we go. Would someone mind checking my bio real quick and making sure that the new moon in Capricorn candle is listed? Because I don't remember if I did it. If someone doesn't mind. Good, Rebecca. Now I see a flow. Now I see the flow of energy coming out of the heart. That's what we want. Did it? That is wild. Letting our emotions be seen. Thank you. Perfect. I was like, I really couldn't remember if I did it or not. It's been one of those weeks. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad it's there now. I totally couldn't remember. I was like, I remember sending out the email. I remember making a post, but I don't remember anything else. It was kind of late when I did it. But thank you all for checking. Let's bring in some more green sparkling energy. So green sparkling energy to resonate with the green heart chakra. And thank you, Richard, for ordering a candle. I think there are like 10 left or something like that. So again, if you want a space for Thursday, link is in the bio. We will program your candle with your intention, wrap it in the safety of Reiki, wrap it in the power of Reiki, and then do our Reiki session. I saw that. Thank you for ordering, Richard. Well, Jarvison, but pops up as Richard on the order. And then what else was I going to say? Oh. I read the candle flame and send you a photo and send you a mini reading. So the universe gets to tell you maybe something that you need to work on, something that you just need to know. Thank you, Annie, for your candle order. Ooh. This is interesting. This motion that I'm doing. Why are we doing this? I feel like we're kind of spinning the chakra, like each way, and it's balancing it. Letting that heart chakra become even brighter, even sparklier. Oh, and by the way, for those who didn't know, I didn't realize I didn't have PayPal as an option on my website, but PayPal is now connected if you want to use it. I have PayPal, Apple Pay, and then of course just like the regular way you pay. It's all a secure checkout, so everything's like encrypted, no matter how you pay. I saw some people paying with PayPal, so I thought I'd mention that if you didn't know. Ooh. Someone has popped in, or I'm just now picking up on someone with a knot in like the middle. So kind of like the middle section of their back, but to the side of the spine. So let's work some on this knot. I feel like this is another physical and emotional knot, so it's both. Again, our emotions can cause physical manifestations within our body. So let's just gently, energetically massage this knot in the back. Ooh, this one's tender. So we'll go slow, we'll be gentle. going to kind of use like the base of my hands to massage it. How is everyone feeling? Is everyone getting sleepy now? Ooh. Again, if you feel this knot in your back be a little sore, maybe kind of like bring up some emotions, don't worry. If the emotions come up, they're meant to, just let them out, let them flow, and it'll help this energetic knot. That resonates. I've had a painful knot under my right shoulder blade. Oof, I am so sorry. Let's keep working on this. Feeling relaxed? Yes, I love it. So glad you all are feeling relaxed. Let these emotions out and then fall asleep tonight, just like completely like snoring, fall asleep. Thank you, Celeste, for the heart me. How are you? How has your Monday been? It's nice to see you too. Every time I see your name, I think of celestite, the stone. I don't think I have any. Oh no, I have some in my cat room. I put it in my cat room, but it's like this beautiful blue crystal. I love it. Thank you for the rose. Wait, who sent that? Rain, thank you for the rose, Rain. And thank you for consenting. And then I think something else popped up and I missed it. I'm sorry. I don't know what it was. I think it was an order. Thank you, whoever that was. It's good. Today was good. It's cold here today too. Let's amp up the heat. Let's bring in the trusty sunstone, amp up the heat within the whole body right now. So especially with an emphasis like on the entire back area for the knots, for the tension that we're holding there. So we're gonna do this all the way down, starting with the head. Ooh, definitely gonna take some time to just scan the shoulders here for a bit. And very slowly working our way down. Ooh, the middles of the backs and the shoulders. We're gonna work on this some more because it feels like the emotions are, which of course they do, we know they do, they're very much stored within the back and shoulders today, and we are very gently trying to work those out. Hello, Mystical. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Monday been? I'm sorry, I have to yawn. Yeah. There we go. Work all the way down the legs now, down the thighs. Hello, Just Nikki. How are you? How's your Monday been? Going into the knees. Ooh, the knees need some attention. Thank you for accepting, Mystical. Going down the shins, down the calves, down the ankles, on the feet, under the feet. And thank you all again for liking, almost at 14K. Don't hurt your fingers, don't hurt your thumbs, but thank you all for liking and sharing and being here and doing something for yourself. And bringing that heat back up, working our way back up very slowly. Going up, back up the back. Back up the neck, back up the head. Just let this heat radiate. I have to yawn again. Oh my goodness. Again, don't be afraid of releasing emotion. be afraid of letting this emotion come out. It's not going to stick around here in this session. It's just going to come out and then it's going to float away. Oh my gosh, my back just stopped hurting. That's why I was crying earlier all day. Oh, Mary Ann, I am so sorry. But I'm glad it stopped. I feel like kind of the overwhelming theme within the group, kind of just within society right now, is like we feel like we maybe don't have time to like cry if we need to cry. We don't really have time to really go deep into whatever emotion that we may be feeling. Allow yourself that time. It's okay. Having an emotion is energy movement. It's energy healing to allow the emotion to come up, feel it, acknowledge it, and let it out. Empty out again. Oh. Thank you for the superpower, the hand things, Tarot and Parrots. How are you doing? How's your Monday been? I know, I'm glad you're here though. Thank you for popping in. We just have some nice heat going throughout the entire body. We've been releasing emotions out of the heart space and also out of the physical body. It feels like we've all been storing them quite heavily, creating knots in our bodies. Crying is cathartic. Exactly, Annie. Just let yourself, if you feel like the tears need to flow, just let it flow, just let it out. And then you'll be like, oh, okay. Now I processed that. Now that feels better. And now I'll drink some water to replace the water I cried out of my face. Oh, that is so cool. That is a very cool way to think of that. Yes, it's very important that you hydrate because it can be dehydrating to cry. It can give you a headache. Let yourself relax some more. If you want to take your shoulders, roll them up, roll them back, down and around. Do that a couple times. That'll open up not only like the shoulders, help them drop, but that literally helps physically open up the heart space. So just do that a couple times. There we go. Yes. Oh my goodness. He's open to Reiki. Let them soak up the vibes. Are they having like gassy issues? I feel like, kind of feels like their tummy hurts with some gas in it. I used to be able to cry often. Now it happens once in a blue moon. Yeah, Miss Cole, I don't really think it's like a bad thing if it doesn't happen a lot, you know. But as when you feel like you need to do it, you know, let it happen. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel like there's some pressure, like it literally feels kind of empty, but full of air. Does that make sense? Like I kind of feel that in their tummy. I'm nauseous but not gassy. Sending them some Reiki to like decrease that pressure. And also to anyone else's tummy, if you're having tummy issues. also, by the way, so I have been someone that's had, tummy issues. Reiki has also started to help improve that a lot as my nervous system has gotten regulated more, as I've become more grounded and go with the flow, and that's also helped with the tummy issues. Because our microbiome, I think is what you call it, also plays a big part in our emotional regulation and our nervous system. I think there's been some studies out there, I haven't read them all, that has made that connection that if you have a more like diverse microbiome, it's healthier. That also helps with your moods and your nervous systems and things like that. And also Reiki. I mean, there are no research studies that can confirm that with Reiki, but I'm just saying. I've seen it with myself, I've seen it with other people. It seems to. We'll use that word, it seems to. We cannot make definitive statements about Reiki, but it seems pretty darn amazing. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't amazing. If it wasn't life-changing, I would not do Reiki. Oh no, I have to burp again. Moving some of my own energy. And that'll happen as a Reiki practitioner if you want to be one or you are one, and maybe you're just getting started. You'll find that within the appointment, so Reiki is flowing through you to other people. So obviously you're getting some Reiki, so you'll have like your own releases too as you work through the session. Oh my gosh, my apartment complex decided to do a fire alarm test tonight. Why? Oh no, Irene. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Poor people and animals that didn't know. Well, I mean, even if an animal knows, it's still very jarring to them, but... Is everyone settled now? I know, I'm so sorry. The smoke detector is like the worst sound in the world for pets in general. It's just so blaringly loud, and their hearing's already like, I don't know how many times better than ours, so if it's loud for us, imagine how much louder it is for them. Let's use just Reiki for a moment here. Oh, Irene. Give them some wet food, give them some cuddles. I feel like Little's probably saying, well, this is a great way to start the new year. Poor guy. Hopefully they will not do another one for the rest of the year. Oh, poor guy. Ooh, I see some like silvery, sparkly energy coming in and kind of recalibrating everything very gently. Ooh, it's sending sleepy, soothing vibes. So sometimes what'll happen, I don't think I've ever explained this to you guys before, but those of you who have had private sessions with me probably know what I'm about to say, because it's something we've started doing pretty regularly, or that spirit has guided us to do pretty regularly. So I'll see like streams of different colors of light that are coming down to help us within the session, but they are all streams of Reiki. So it's still coming from source, it's still Reiki, but Reiki will like send a certain color stream for a very specific thing that we're doing. It's very cool. So whereas before, when I started practicing, I just saw Reiki as just one giant like golden light or kind of flamey looking light. But now I can see the individual streams of what it's doing very specifically. It's very cool. Did you, Annie? Thank you. I am so excited for you to be a part of it. I'm always excited to do our candle sessions. So I am so excited to manifest under the first new moon of the year. Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd just tell you that about the streams of light that I see if you're like, what the heck is she talking about? I do too. Reiki is amazing. I'm telling you, before Reiki, I would have never done anything like this. And now I have a business where I do this for other people. Here we are. And we're moving quick. Things are growing, things are building. The universe is sending ideas, sending things for me to do for you. You know, I just tell Spirit, tell me what I can do for the collective, what would benefit the most for the collective, and that's what I offer, and that's what I do. Sorry, I just heard my husband sneeze. It was kind of loud. Just recalibrating, resetting, being very gentle here as we wind down. I just want to do a little bit more recalibrating, like within the spine. You may feel a little weird in the spine for a second here. Just making sure you can have a nice, good sleep. Kind of looks like a ribbon, like winding ribbon going down your spine. It could be a little hard to explain exactly what I'm seeing. I wish I could like project it onto the screen for you exactly what I'm seeing energetically. Reiki will also challenge you to develop your ability to describe things. You got tingles, I love it. Now let's start tucking you in like little burritos. Tuck you into a bed made of Reiki. The sheets, the pillows, everything is made of that sparkling gold, warm, relaxing energy. And I tuck you in tight with the blanket. And the energy dance all around you. I love it. I love the use of the burrito emoji. A big sneeze. I love it. You are so welcome. I hope he's feeling better. And I hope everyone's feeling better. I hope your cats are feeling better, Irene. That was so jarring having a fire alarm test. Jeez Louise. All right, get you all in there nice and snug and seal you in. You can't escape. That sounds really ominous. Reiki does not hold you hostage. I just have to say that. You are so welcome. And I will see you in the next one. Good night. Good night.